Hi there and welcome to Go on Shaw TV. I'm Christy Pick and today we're up at the Canalta Centre. We've actually popped into a Medicine Hat Tigers practice because we want to find out everything that's going to be coming up for the home opener on Saturday, September the 26th. Ryan from the team is going to be joining us later on in the show to tell us what the fans can experience and what we can expect heading into this new season in a new home. Stay tuned for that and so much more. Let's see what else we have coming up on today's episode.
The end of September has been designated as Alberta Culture Days. Now the official days are Friday to Sunday, the 25th to the 27th.
Well, welcome back again. We are up at the new Canalta Centre. I'm joined by Ryan, who's with the Medicine Hat Tigers. And Ryan, we're talking all about the home opener, first one here in the Canalta Centre. How are things going and how are you guys feeling ahead of it?
We're always nervous when you open up a new building like this. It's a new experience for everyone, including the staff. So we're really excited to be here and to open the season in this place with a lot of space. I know the players are excited to play. The league's really excited to open the facility. So we're just trying to get prepared as best as possible and be ready for that opening night.
Obviously a lot of history in the Medicine Hat arena. So what are some of the things that you're going to miss or the team's going to miss of the old facility?
I just think right there is the history. I mean, you got 45 years of the long list of players that came through there, and now we kind of get to start our own list of players now, starting this year with the guys that are on the ice as well. So, I mean, you have 5 championship teams that came through the building, and hopefully we can make some more.
I know that a lot of people talked about the arena, that it was a really hard barn to play in because it was so loud, the fans were right on top of you, but I understand as the Canalta Centre was built, that was one of the considerations, was let's get the fans still on top of them. Bigger building, obviously, but are you hoping for that same kind of atmosphere?
I think it is. I think if you walk in the building, you'll see it's a little bit more spread out, but the space has been used on the concourse or in the storage areas and the dressing room areas. So it is a bigger building itself, but I think the fan experience is going to be the same when you're sitting in the seat.
Obviously right behind us, the Jumbotron, that has been kind of the crown jewel of this whole center. A lot of people have talked about it. With that, I think we're going to see a little bit more production and more of a show on game nights? I
think so. I think our fan experience is going to be more entertaining. The kids will be more entertained with stuff to watch and stuff to look at. I know it's kind of always been one of the things that has never been available to our fans. So we have some promotions in place that are going to be really good for our fans, and hopefully they'll enjoy it and enjoy the show.
The big thing here is family and getting the family out. So I want to talk about that a little bit later on. Will you stick around for later in the show?
Yes, I will.
All right, stay tuned here on Go. Well, welcome back again. We are up at the Canalta Centre, looking forward to that home opener for the Medicine Hat Tigers. Ryan with the Tigers is joining me now, and Ryan, about 2 years is what it took to get the building up and open to the public. What are some of the things that you've heard from some of the fans that have seen the facility, and what would you say to the ones who haven't seen it yet?
Well, just a great response from our fans. I know there was a lot of skepticism coming in with the new building and where my seat's going to be, but I think once that open house came in, over 4,000 people, I believe, came into this building and sat in their seat. Just an overwhelming response of it was exciting, it's a great viewpoint, and they loved it. So I think for people that are going to come on that Saturday for the home opener, it's just an experience to come and watch hockey in a different setting and a different environment, and I think that's the biggest thing we're trying to preach, and hopefully have that family entertainment aspect incorporated too.
I think one of my favorite aspects of the building is the concourse is not separate from the rink. It's all open, you can see everything, and there's tons of room to move around. With that, a few more tickets are available. I know one of the big things talking to families is it was tough to get game night tickets. So how are things looking for this season?
It's been really good. I mean, our season ticket base has increased a bit as well from this year, and it'll continue to increase over the years. But however, for walk-up tickets, I mean, people that have never gotten tickets before now have that opportunity to come to games and be with their families and actually sit together and be there instead of having 2 seats in one area and 2 seats in the other area, which was very difficult. But even just the concourse alone, I mean, the freedom to walk around and not have to bump shoulders with everyone waiting in line, and you can just hang around and talk and be with your friends, and that's the experience that's going to enhance this building for sure.
Whenever you look at a new building, there is some talk about comparing to other facilities and that sort of thing. You've been in a lot of rinks, so how do we compare to some of the other WHL rinks you've been in?
Well, obviously, being brand new, we're going to be the top. But I think just with acoustics-wise and everything, I think we're still right at the top there, probably the top 3, excluding the NHL rinks, obviously, as well. But I think our rink just has everything that it needs to with the luxury suites, the club seats, even just the regular seats. It's a great building to be in. A lot of room, a lot of excitement around it, and how can't you complain about that Jumbotron, right? So, I mean, it's going to have a really good aspect for us.
Absolutely. Home opener is happening on September the 26th, which is Saturday. Is there anything that people need to know coming up early? Any surprises you might be able to let us in on?
We have some things in the works, some production things that are going to happen. We can't really release any information at this time, but it's going to be very exciting and we're looking forward to it.
All right. Once again, it is Ryan with the Tigers. Thank you so much for joining us today. Stay tuned. We have a little more here on Go. Once again, September 26th is the home opener for the Tigers up here at the Canalta Centre. Well, one last time from the Medicine Hat Tigers practice, a huge thank you to Ryan for joining us today, talking all about that home opener for the team. It's happening on Saturday, September the 26th, right here at the Canalta Centre. Good luck to the team as you start off the regular season. Hey, if you want some more information about anything else that we are covering on Shaw TV, we're on Facebook, Shaw TV Medicine Hat. We're also on Twitter at ShawTV the Hat. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time here on Go. Let's check it. Start again.
Why did I record? Smile, guys.
We've had great debates about the pronunciation of your last name.